In February 2026, Samsung signed a legal settlement over what its smart TVs had been recording about the people watching them. LG signed on May 11th. The lawsuit was not the fix. The setting is the fix. In the next 9 minutes, you'll see the proof, find the exact switch on every major brand, and learn the one thing that switch won't stop, the part nobody tells you. So what were these TVs actually doing? The feature is called Automatic Content Recognition, ACR. Ugly name, simple idea. The TV takes little fingerprints of whatever is on your screen and matches them against a database somewhere else. No camera pointed at your sofa. It looks at the picture on the screen itself. Think of it as a receipt printer for your evenings, and there's a reason this ship's switched on. I'll show you that in a minute. This is not just the TV's own apps. Your cable box, a DVD player, a game console plugged in over HDMI, a CR reads the picture on the glass, not the channel it came from. If your usual answer is, I don't use the TV apps, it's just a screen, I get why that sounds safe. It's close, but not while the TV is on your Wi-Fi. I want to be careful here. Tracking is an easy word to throw around, so let's use the record, not my mood. In 2017, the Federal Trade Commission and the state of New Jersey settled with VIZIO for $2.2 million. The FTC said VIZIO had collected second-by-second viewing data from 11 million televisions without the owner's consent. Not a blogger's theory, a federal enforcement record. Fast forward to this year. February 2026, Samsung settles with the Texas Attorney General over undisclosed ACR collection. May 11th, LG signs too. Both now need your clear, informed consent before collecting viewing data in Texas. And AARP reports cases against Sony, Hisense, and TCL are still open. That's enough paper trail for me. Let's make it useful. Which raises the obvious question. Why does this ship switched on in the first place? Because viewing data is worth money. It gets sold for ad targeting and audience measurement. That's not my guess. Selling the data to third parties is exactly what the FTC's VIZIO complaint described. Your TV was cheap for a reason. All right, enough courtroom. Pick up the remote. Here's why people miss this switch. On many TVs, it is not filed under privacy. It hides under general or terms or additional settings named to sound like a feature, not tracking. We'll walk every major brand, one screen at a time, and none of them takes 2 minutes. Samsung first, press home and open settings, then all settings. Go to general and privacy, then privacy choices. On some models it says terms and privacy. Find viewing information services. That friendly name is the ACR switch, untick it. And while you're on that screen, you can switch off interest-based ads too. That one's a separate toggle. LG next. Open settings, then all settings, and look under general. The switch is called Live Plus. 2 words that say nothing about tracking. Turn Live Plus off. Then while you're still in the menus, find ad settings and limit ad tracking there as well. 2 toggles, and you're done. If your brand hasn't come up yet, stay with me for 1 more minute. Different makers, different names, same idea underneath. The pattern is what matters. If you have a Roku TV, and that includes most TCL sets and many Hisense sets, go to Settings, then Privacy, then Smart TV Experience, turn off, use info from TV inputs. That one line is the whole ACR system. Credit where it's due, Roku makes this the clearest of any brand. On a VIZIO, it's filed where nobody would look. Settings, then System, then Reset in Admin. The switch is called Viewing Data. Turn it off. Yes, the company from the 2017 case keeps its tracking switch under Reset in Admin. That is a strange place to hide a privacy switch. I don't have a nicer sentence for it. Sony and most newer Google TVs. Press Settings, open Privacy, and work through Usage and Diagnostics and the Ads menu. On older Sony sets, look for Samba Interactive TV and switch it off. On an Amazon Fire TV, go to Settings, Preferences, Privacy Settings, and turn off Collect App Usage Data and Interest-Based Ads. Different names, same receipt printer. Different brand, or the menu moved after an update? Don't hunt through every screen. Search the settings for the word privacy and scan for these phrases. Viewing data, viewing information, Live Plus, Smart TV Experience, or ACR. And one warning, Turning off personalized ads is not the same switch. Ads and ACR are usually separate toggles. Turn off both. Here's the catch I promised. Not a trick, just the boundary. Turning ACR off does one job, not three. It stops the TV maker from using the screen itself as a sensor. It does not remove the ads on the home screen, and it does not stop Netflix or YouTube from knowing what you watch inside their own apps. What you have closed is one specific window. The one regulators proved was wide open. If you want to go further, make the smart TV a little dumber, the TV, not you. Disconnect the set from Wi-Fi entirely and plug in a small streaming stick or box instead. The stick's maker still sees your streaming, nothing changes that. But the TV itself stops sampling the screen. The built-in apps stop working offline and the stick replaces them. One cable and the receipt printer is out of paper. So, tonight, check the living room TV. Tomorrow, the bedroom one. Find the switch, turn it off, and turn off personalized ads while you're there. If your brand's menu looked different, leave the model number in a comment and I'll point you to the right screen. If someone you know has had a TV on Wi-Fi since the day it left the box, send them this, and on the end screen, what your home cameras share and how to lock that down too.